If you've ever tried to get into content creation and looked up how to start, the most common thing people would tell you to do first is to pick your niche. But not a lot of people actually tell you how to do it, and even if you pick one, it feels like you're going to be competing against millions of other creators doing the same thing. I know because I've been there. I kept bouncing between ideas, doubting myself, and eventually not even posting anything. So in this video, I want to share with you a simple exercise that helped me pick my niche, and also more importantly, how can you position yourself in this niche so that it doesn't feel like you're competing and rather you're creating your own lane. Step 1. List down 5 things that you enjoy or are passionate about right now. You're going to be doing content about this for a long time, so if it's something that you don't enjoy, you're going to burn out real fast. So don't overthink this, just list whatever that comes into your mind. For example, let's say you are currently passionate about these 5 things: personal finance, gaming, content creation, fitness, and playing sports. Next, list down 5 things that you're currently learning or want to learn. The common misconception is that you need to be an expert in your niche to be able to create content on it, but that's not really the case. For someone that's just starting out, a complete beginner, they would relate more to a creator that's just starting out rather than a creator that has been doing it for years. It's all about how you position yourself and your target audience, which I'll talk about later. So for example, let's say you're learning about these 5 things right now: starting a business, investment, meal prepping, building a workout routine, and time management. So now that you have these 2 lists, you want to find overlaps between them. For example, if I take fitness from the first list, I can overlap with meal preps and building a workout routine. Or if I say I take personal finance, I can overlap it with investments. See how this works? By combining something that you enjoy and are also learning, you'll get a niche that's exciting for you, but also valuable to your viewers. But here's the thing, once you've picked your niche, there's still that voice in your head that would say, what if there's already too many people doing this? And that's where positioning matters. You have to position yourself as your own category instead of competing head to head with all the other creators in the same niche. You want to carve out your own lane and own it. So here's a simple 3-step positioning framework that you can use to help you out. Step 1. You want to define your target audience. Let's take the fitness example again. Instead of targeting all types of fitness audience, you may want to target busy 9-to-5 workers that want to stay fit. Step 2. You want to find out what's your unique perspective that you can share on this topic. Again, let's take the fitness example again. You may be someone that has a demanding 9-to-5 job yourself and also build a workout routine that complements your schedule. So the things that you share are much more relatable to your target audience. Step 3. Now that you have your target audience and your unique perspective, you want to combine them to create a category statement. For example, I help busy 9-to-5 workers stay fit by sharing my own routines and meal preps as someone balancing working out and a full-time job. You see the difference? You're no longer just another fitness channel, but rather a relatable channel for busy people to stay fit. So here's a recap. First, you want to list down 5 things that you enjoy. Then you want to list down 5 things that you're currently learning. Find the overlap to find your niche. Then you want to use the positioning framework to figure out your target audience and your unique perspective. Then you want to combine all of this together to create your category statement to define your position in the niche. This way, you're not just choosing a niche, but you're carving out your own lane that only you can own. What niche are you leaning towards right now? Create your own category statement and drop it down in the comments below. I'd love to see what you guys come up with. So that's all for today. Catch you on the next one. Peace.